What is up, guys? Good night and welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this little clip in whatever vlog I'm gonna do next, but bear with me. I know it's nighttime, but I wanted to show you guys something epic that it has to be dark out for. This car shoots insane flames, and not just like parked, revving it like you've seen before. It shoots them when you're driving. It's nuts, and I had to share it with you guys. Okay. 2:37 in the morning. Now I'm gonna be real quiet. I'm gonna be real quiet leaving my neighborhood. But once we get out on the back roads, time to go hog wild. Was that? I definitely had to share that with you guys while I have the car. That was insane. I mean, it's the coolest thing to look in the rear view and see that. It looks like a rocket ship. I love it. I love it. Can't get enough of the 600 LT and all of its flame tricks. Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you all are having a great day. This is going to be awesome. We're about to jump in the 600 LT, go over to In-Chain Designs, and pick out something really cool for the ZR1. Now, if you're wondering why the front wheels are off again, depending on when I upload this video, this is when I was putting the new tires on. I'm sure in real time, by the time you see this, they're gonna already be on. So just ignore that completely. Okay, now we're back from that, and I got the wheels off the car, and this is kind of embarrassing, but because my Duramax is gone, I'm going to be borrowing someone else's vehicle to haul my stuff around. Don't tell her. Don't go to her channel or her Instagram and say anything. Just a little secret. It'll be fine. Anyway, we're gonna get those wider tires put on the Brixton forged wheels and get them on the car, see how it looks. Should look a little bit better than that like real stretched, small looking tire. It's time to jump in the 600. The Purple People Eater. Oh my gosh, I am going to miss this car. Hopefully, maybe McLaren Philly will like forget about it. They'll never ask for it back. Maybe, probably not, but that would be cool. Love it. So bad, but I love this car as well. What a blast to drive. Love it. Let's see if I can get a cool shot over the bridge. Toyota's blocking us. That'd be a really cool picture if I had like a good camera of the Stingray on the bridge with the city in the background. Oh man, that'd be sweet. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those eventually. At some point, I'll have to get one. This thing is nuts. It is nuts. Like it just no matter how fast you enter a corner, it goes around it. It just doesn't care. I actually had to kind of retrain myself a little bit, like having fun with it, because the limits are so much higher than any other car that I've had. I find myself going way slower than the car can handle. Like all my favorite back roads, you know, I'm used to entering a corner, depending on what car I'm in, at like 40 or 50, maybe 60, like in the ZR1, in a car that has a lot of grip. But this thing just, it goes around. I mean, I have not even come close to the limit yet. Rolling into In-Chain Designs, a little bit of a traffic jam. It's rush hour here at the shop. The Jeep is actually, by the time you watch this, I'm sure it will be shipped out. What's up, Bam?
This thing's freaking sweet.
I wanted to roll it in so you guys could check it out in the air conditioning. Moving blue. Yeah, no PPF on this car.
Honorable attack.
What's up with that, McLaren Philly? It's Moving blue, Bam.
That's it.
Absolutely. Can you sit in it?
I've never sat in it.
Like you have to ask me.
Never sat in it.
Come on, dude. You're making me look so bad.
Where's the s'mores, dude? Cooked marshmallows.
Hey, we could light it up in here.
Dude, we should make a s'more out of that when you flame it.
I think Parker did that.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I think he did.
It's the same car that he drove.
Yeah, this is basically like his car, except
Well, we should make
his has a roof
popcorn
scoop.
or something.
We could put popcorn down in it and pop it out.
It's fire, dude.
I like it.
Make a pit.
The more I drive it, the more I like it.
Which one's more of a head turner, this one or the Neon C7?
Oh, color-wise,
Because this one probably breaks now.
this one breaks next because it's a McLaren, but
You don't think the color?
no,
So the C7 wins still wins?
yeah, I think that highlighter is
That
hard to
color
beat.
Was phenomenal.
Oh, dude, it was insane. Highlighter on this car, game over. Now, what did you ask me, man?
I'm busting here, dude.
You're busting in here? Oh, it's nice, dude. It's nice. It's nice. You roll up when you pull up somewhere and you got your doors to go up.
No one's even telling you anything.
That's it. I know. You can, but you could park in fire lane,
Handicap spot.
handicap spots,
Get some ramps out and park in the
pregnant
curb.
woman spots,
Store-
wherever you want to park, as
store
long as the
parking
doors
only.
go up. We don't do that, but you could in this car. You could get away with it easily. Nobody asks any questions. I wasn't even gonna merch plug, but Shane yelled it from across the room and I couldn't resist. I had to come over and check it out.
Sorry, but I'm excited to get these Heather Gray.
The new Heather Gray
They're
backpacks. That should be up by the time you see this. Of course, the Street Speed soda shirt. Love that right there. It is reflective. That is awesome. Those will be up back in stock. MSRP on this, I think, is like $285.
So it's like about the same. Well, it's a little less than 720, right?
Yeah. Like a highly optioned LT will be about the same as a low option 720. We got the new knives. It's like a really cool American flag knife. We got key tags up top, different flags, all green. I think that's green. Yeah, tan. Street Speed logo here. What do we got over here? Mud Life key tags, all kinds of key tags up top for you. Tags with the stripes, all that. The new American flag knife, which is somewhere, I showed it before on camera. The OD green Street Speed 717 shirt down there. Hoodies, hats, posters of the ZR1 and the Duramax over there. All kinds of stickers for you. Camo hats. InShaneDesigns.com. Every $5 is an entry to win our 2012 Shelby GT500. InShaneDesigns.com. Every $5 you spend is an entry. Don't miss out. This thing is awesome. We got a reflective American flag wrap, 2012 GT500, 2,500 miles on it, brand new car. 2013 GT500 upper grille and lower. We're gonna get that installed. GT350R style matte wheels and really awesome sounding Corsa exhaust and some other goodies in there as well. The real reason I'm here is to pick out a wrap for the ZR1. Now, I love the black on black with the blue accents. I think it looks great, but I'm looking to do something a little bit crazy and a little bit different. And my big thought was, now we can do anything. We can do any color, we can do a design wrap, so let us know in the comments. But I was thinking, since everybody loves Rapid Blue on the C8, what if we did like the first ever Rapid Blue ZR1? I feel like that would be really cool. What do you think, Curtis? What? This on the ZR1.
That wouldn't be bad at all.
Like the new C8 Rapid Blue, but on the old car.
Yeah, I like it.
I would love that, dude. With the dark blue. Would it look good though with the dark blue accents?
I think so.
I
Some blues mix well.
Yeah. It'd be like this, and then that blue's like kind of like that. It's going to be very close to the new C8 yellow. So for comparison, here's like, so the old yellow is not quite that dark. Corvette Racing yellow for the 2016 and up C7s. But I feel like it's probably about like that. And then that, I feel like the new color is going to be kind of like a little bit greenish. Should look like that though, I'd put money on it. These right here are the new knives for the giveaway as well. Now these are also gonna be live on the site, but these are all samples and we had to pick two from these. So we ended up going with this one, which I love, the We the People on the side. I love that. I think that's awesome. And this one, a really cool, like very bright flag, all like metal. Love it. So those two are going to be up on the site as well. If they're not up when you watch this, they should be up really soon. That is relatively close to Rapid Blue, but just on some of the like accents here on the wheel arch, if you were to look at it like that. So I think that might be it. Let me know in the comments, but I feel like a Rapid Blue ZR1 would be awesome. I have really loved my time with the 600 LT, and it's an amazing car. And if I was gonna buy a McLaren, it would definitely be this car. I feel like it's the perfect mix between, you know, a 570 is a little bit too basic, the 720 is a little bit too much, the 600 is like perfect. It's the perfect daily, and it's a great sports car. It's super quick. You know, it's got everything you would want. But there are a few reasons why I don't think I will be taking delivery of my 600 LT when it comes in. Now, if you're new to the channel, what I mean when I say my 600 LT, well, I ordered one, and you know, I spec'd it out exactly how I wanted it, and then of course, you know, when it comes in, I can either buy it or the dealership will just sell it, like any other, you know, sometimes people back out of a car they order for whatever reason. I ordered mine well over a year ago, and that's reason number one why I don't think I'll be taking delivery. I ordered my car about 14 months ago, and it's just now coming in next week, or so I've been told. And, you know, if I had gotten my car in a couple of months after ordering it, well, that would have been fine, and I would have had it for almost a year now, and I would have made great content with it, I would have enjoyed it, and then I would probably be looking to go on to the next thing. The hype is kind of over for me, you know. I was really excited about the car, and I was hoping to be one of the first to get one. That definitely didn't happen. Parker got his car 6 months ago, and it's like the same spec as mine except for the color. So I knew that the roof scoop was going to slow it down a little bit, but I didn't think that much. And again, you know, his car is the same, has a scoop, you know, has the vented fenders, same thing as my car, and somehow he's 6 months ahead. So for me, like, the hype is kind of already gone, and it's a lot of money, which I'll talk about in a second. That's a lot of money to spend on a car where I'm not like super excited about it anymore, not like I was almost a year and a half ago. YouTube as well, you know, I would love the car, but I have to also consider, you know, is it going to do well for my channel when it's a car that's that expensive? It would be different if it was like a $30,000 car, it wouldn't really matter. But a car like that, you know, I am super passionate about cars. I wake up every day and I do car stuff. I love them. But when you're buying a car that's $300,000, it has to make sense for me financially. Otherwise, I can't do it. You know, if that car's not making money, it doesn't work for me. And I wish I was rich and could just buy whatever car I want, but unfortunately, I'm not in that position yet. Hope maybe someday I will be, hopefully. But you know, if the hype is gone, and you know, there's plenty of other 600 LT YouTubers out there, and they're not getting the views on it, and I feel like, you know, if my audience was really excited about it, then maybe I would, and if I was like 50-50 on it, that might be enough to push me over the edge to get it. But I'm not getting that vibe, and again, I feel like it's been so long since I ordered the car. It's just, I'm not like super, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an awesome car, I would love to own it, but I'm already looking to like, okay, what's next? You know, the 750 LT, that's where I want to focus my energy. And this is kind of a small reason, but I am worried a little bit about McLaren reliability. My 570 was bulletproof. You know, that car, I beat the crap out of it every day, and it never gave me a problem except for like very minor cosmetic things, like my front bumper clip like broke a couple of times, but no issues really at all. My 720 did have a few issues. You know, the water pump let go, the roof glass cracked a couple times. I did modify that car, so you could say that, you know, I caused the problems with it. Now, the water pump went before I ever modified it, and the roof didn't have anything to do with my mods. But I have seen a lot of McLarens not doing so well reliability-wise.
So we're gonna take the car to AGX and figure out what is causing this super annoying rattle. Now, another thing I have to do on the car is replace the windshield. So as you guys know, I replaced the windshield one time already after 800 miles of driving. Then 2 days later, after I got the new windshield, unfortunately it cracked instantly. I haven't replaced it yet because, well, it broke right after I put the new one in, so why would I want to put another one in again? But now it's starting to get really ugly. So we've got this crack here, and then we've got this crack here, and then another crack there.
When they first came out with the 12C back in 2011, that was the big thing, like, oh, McLaren, you know, it's so unreliable. And then it took a couple of years, but they got all their issues worked out, all the mechanical stuff and the electrical stuff, they got it worked out. And then I feel like the brand has exploded so much recently that they've really let their customer service slip. You know, when I first got a McLaren, I felt like I was joining a family. I don't get that vibe so much anymore after the 720. I just didn't feel like they wanted to help me or take care of me, even after all the publicity I gave them, which they didn't ask for, so, you know, I can't really use that against them. But if I'm gonna spend 300 grand on a car, you know, I have to feel like I have to feel like I'm loved. Plane's on a pretty steep bank for a commercial airliner. I think it's a commercial airliner. I think that is the vice president's plane right there. Kind of cool. Yeah, it definitely is. Neat. You see that all the time here at HIA though. I see Air Force One a lot, but I love airplanes. I mean, I've seen, like on Parker's car, for example, the windshield has cracked like 3 different times, and I know that some have caught on fire. So I'm not like super concerned about reliability. I'm a guy who likes to modify his car. And I know that if I modify it, McLaren's not gonna be friendly about it. And, you know, who knows, if my car catches on fire, they might try to blame the exhaust I have on it, which, you know, honestly, I wouldn't really blame them for. They're trying to pay as little money as possible. But if you want to modify your car, you know, I wouldn't recommend getting one. So that's another reason why I'm a little bit just apprehensive about getting another McLaren. More than anything else though, the reason why I don't think I'm going to take delivery of my car is the price. The MSRP of my 600 is about $340,000, and that is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I've really enjoyed not having a big car payment, and I make content that I love with my Corvette. It's very cheap to own, and I feel like I don't, you know, I've had a McLaren, I've had 2 McLarens, I love them, but I've done that, and until the next big one comes out, I don't feel like I need one right now. If I don't feel like I really need it, then why would I spend, you know, $250,000 on something that I'm not like, if my heart isn't into it, I definitely don't want to spend all that money on it. I have an $80,000 Corvette C8 coming in like 4 months, and I'm not made of money, and I feel like that's a lot of money out there in the open. And again, you know, if I'm just not super into it, I don't want to pull the trigger on it. So that's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like I might not take delivery of my car after all. Been waiting a long time, kind of bored with it. The hype isn't there for me. I don't think it's there for you guys, and it's a lot of money. So we'll see. I might change my mind when it comes in and I see it. But for right now, I think I'm going to hold off on actually getting my car. Got the new wheels, and not new, I always say wheels. We've got the new tires on, and they look fantastic. Now it's time to slap them on this puppy. Scooch on in here. That old one just didn't look right, all stretched out like that. Nobody wants it all stretched out, okay?
Mike, you gotta torque down your wheels to the right spec.
There you go, the new tires are on, and I will admit, it does look a lot better not being stretched on the wheel like that. I like that it's kind of like flush and really fills out that wheel gap pretty nice without even lowering the car. Now, I might actually move down to a smaller sidewall if I do lower it because it's really close to rubbing right now. Like, it's really close on a sharp turn. But that's not really a big deal. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Take care and have a great night.